with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Johnson jostles free. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On play action, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
34-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Bills at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They're going to have the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
This defense for the Dolphins, much improved from Week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
It's a gain of 5.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
And again, it's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Now he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go! Liking 60 average, 19, 5 years. Ready?
To throw, it's Milton. Incomplete. Look at this Buffalo defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Hurt. Come on.
Throwing is Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Rig. Hey, smash. Check. Rig alert. Check smash. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Bills! Dalton Kincaid, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
No street. Dragon 60.
Here's Milton now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Look at this Buffalo defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Now Milton. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Go.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen now looks to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue. Moving inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Extra point kind of knuckling home, but it is good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, They get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 16.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now the Dolphins going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen again. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive.
Throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
319.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's got daylight. Well, he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk. It over, we step aside. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Bills 10. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially.
That's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Alert!
Now Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Shakir hauls it in. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
He's got a man, complete.
Yeah, he'll be taken down after big yardage, but, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Ready? 69, 69. Trap 60, trap 60. Check. 18, 5 years. 79 Broncos.
Milton. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Not saying that. 60 Bellcats, 60 Bellcats. 19 right.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
To throw is Milton. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Hey, smash. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Milton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Half, 85. Half. Hey, home.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
Ready. Gun. What's that?
On play action, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir from 13-yard out. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Dolphins 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. Check.
Back to throw. Milton. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Cut 19. Rig. 70 Ranger.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Wishnowski set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Seven Pirates.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go, Street. 60 Bobcats.
To throw, it's Milton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Mustang 19. Warriors, 19 sight. Not Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Milton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been two after they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. A lot of people look at them going for it on fourth down as a failure, but they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig alert, rig alert. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Milton now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line.
Cup 19.
Now Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19, 18. Rig. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. He ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Roll.
They'll run. H.M. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Johnson jostles free. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Check. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 80. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton.
Out route to Hill, complete.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. 25-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Lightning, 18.
Running left, H.A.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offensive coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Dragon 60. Buffalo at Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Throw caught by H.A.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
60 Bobcat. Riggs. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rock Warriors. 70.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Up the middle, H.A.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let it beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
Then if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
56.
Here's Allen.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Has his man, it's Shakir.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
At the 32-yard line.
56. Five wide.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Alert!
Here's Allen to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
At the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now
Allen now on 3rd and goal. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bears touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Dolphins 27, Bills 26.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he is It's out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. A run straight ahead with Achane. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches.
6, 7, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Milton. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So a first and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. A give left side. Here's Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. Second and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. In motion, Hill.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
From the gun on third down. Milton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They start the drive with Cook. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game. Here comes second down. Now Allen. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. Fourth down. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.